Hello and welcome to yet another video that we have with new airplane from Carenado and Asobo. It came out together with the World Update 11 Canada that was released for Microsoft Flight Simulator a couple of days ago. This is old school airplane, Cessna 195, and this is let's say plane that people are still flying because of its look, and you will see right now. Uh, it looks very nice. It's also in Carenado style. Wonderful textures inside and out, and very beautiful plane. So Cessna developed this airplane 195 from its mid-30s offering. It was Airmaster. It was high wing monoplane with the traditional undercarriage. I always think that people who like to fly at Eldraggers are special people because it's much harder, by my opinion, than tricycle regular airplane that we have. As you can see, it's a bare metal airplane. It's painted, but still. So the first flight, let's say maiden flight of Cessna 195 was in 1945, and shortly after that, in 1947, this airplane was introduced. I will show you, just give me a second, predecessors and military version. So this green beautiful airplane was its predecessor. It was Airmaster, and on lower right part it was military version that was adopted by United States Army, and it was designated LC 126. Also, Air Force took this plane, put it on the floats, and it was named U-20. Cessna produced this Businessliner from 1947 to 1954, and what? And there are many still flying today, and are it has a high reputation because due to its rugged build and the solid performance and look that evokes memories and earlier decades of flight. Sorry for this because Microsoft thinks that I'm losing internet and internet is okay. So the engine that was powering this airplane was Jacobs R755B2. It was radial piston engine, and it was producing like 275 horsepower with Hamilton uh, standard constant speed propeller. Cruising speed was 170 miles per hour and up to 178, depends on weather conditions, and it didn't have very large range. It was around 600 miles, which usually, but with that speed, gives him around 4 hours of endurance. And but it was capable to fly very high, so for that era. So it was able to fly up to 18,300 feet, and it had a climb like 1,100 feet per minute. It will test it right now to see how it goes. I don't give any promises because tail draggers are not my thing, but I really like how this airplane looks. So once again, we are in Serbia, in Vrsac. Mm, that's an airport with history because during the old Yugoslavia, it was training center for JAT pilots, JAT, and I think that it's now used for AirSerbia pilots as a training center for new guys before they go to big planes. So let's go inside and start this baby to see how it goes. Okay, alternator master. We don't need instrument lighting. Basically, as you can see inside, is very nicely done in Carenado style. Let's fire it up and then we will talk. Shut down fuel pump, radio master. Now lights on, beacon on. We can put pitot heat. So as you can see, Carenado again did very good job with creating this airplane. It's very nice. Yeah, I need to show you this one. You can open and close the windows just like in car. Here we have those are actually I cannot move the camera for some reason. It's trimming for trimming aileron and elevator trim and also rudder trim. So it need to put on the right as my opinion with this airplane. This is old school airplane, as I said before. It's steam gauges all the way, and if you purchase this airplane, it's not expensive. It's around 15 euros. It's not knots. It's in miles per hour. Flaps, I need to mention they have only two positions. This is opening for ventilation, and it has a couple of vents like here and here, and this is light. We don't need to talk about texture for this plane because this is Carenado. They do a very good job about texturing the airplane, but let's say we'll try to take off with this airplane on grass strip, and then we'll try to land on the grass strip, and then we'll go with the hard. So let's put landing lights on. Yeah, and landing lights, they're falling from I mean, they're not falling, they're coming from the wings. So it's very nice. And parking brake is like in the car. Just release it. Let's go. Let's give it a little bit of push. Let's find the grass strip. Also, this is very nice handcrafted airport. Let me just verify where is the grass strip. It looks it's on our left side, so we'll turn around. Let's put the flaps. Those are the markings. Okay, let's look from the outside how this plane looks in the grass. It looks beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. Yep, let's go inside and try to take this beauty for a spin. So, I hope you're ready, because I'm not ready. Let's help him a little bit. And we're in the air. Let's put some flaps up. So it's around 1000 feet per minute. We are going to take it for the short spin. Well, what can I say about handling? It handles very nice. Let's put it down to... We'll go a little bit hard just to test rudder and spins and things that we can. We don't want to play with it without any chance to pull ourselves out. Well, it doesn't lose any speed even if we are climbing almost 2000 feet per minute. Let's turn around a little bit. So it's Control 7 for this view. I love this glass ceiling. So we can see the airport down below us. And for the guys who need autopilot, this plane is plain. So you need to fly it. You need to trim it and everything. So the main thing is that you need to fly it all the time if you want to enjoy it. So it's not for the people who actually likes to take off with their plane and then just go away to the other side. And we'll just put 11500 in case we get lost, so we can find 11500 and put it to active, so we can actually find the airport. And you can hear those squeaking. Yeah, and let's see, let's test the rudder. Oh, very nice. So it handles very good. Let's turn around towards airport and let's see how it goes with stalling. Yeah, it's just pointing down. It then took us for a spin. And it's well, what can I say? It's handling very nice. It's really fun for hand flying. It's very bad for landing. I'm just kidding. I think it's very bad for landing because I'm not very good with the tail draggers. So let's go and lose some altitude and we'll try to land this airplane. We'll fly over the Vrsac. And I will try to keep it like stable and go to external view. So it's very nice, and I must say that sound is beautiful. And let's turn toward the airplane. Down below us is Vrsac. So let's see if it's gaining speed when we're currently idle, but the airplane is gaining speed. We're flying over the Vrsac. And let's see how it handles when we put the flaps down. We'll go on the grass strip. And hopefully stay in one piece. So what are my final words? They did good job for little money. So Carenado quality considering textures and look. Asobo proved that he can create a solid airplane. I would love to see the mods for this. Is it expensive? Well, no, it's not. It's around 15 euros. So whoever likes to fly plane like this, it's solid purchase. I don't say it has much better airplanes, but this is like legend. And let's stop talking just for landing, because I'm not sure how to land tail dragger. Actually, it seems that I landed and I'm alive. The only thing that I know is that you cannot put the brake on the tail dragger like all the way pedal to the metal, because it will go on the nose. Let's go a little bit further and turn around here to go on hard surface and try to take off on the hard surface. For now, with my limited knowledge of this airplane, I like it very much, and I might go and try to learn actually to fly this airplane. The only thing that I can say to you is, because this is not stall airplane, don't hold the brake and push the throttle all the way in, because in that case it will start moving to the left, which is normal. So slow start, uh, slow introduction of the throttle, and then all the way in, and it will start flying by itself. So you see, with the flaps it goes very good. And we'll make another circle. So it doesn't have autopilot, but it's not that hard for anyone to make it fly. Also, you have to watch for the speed and everything all the time, because you need to trim it all the time. Depending on trim, you're introducing the trims, so it doesn't go like sky high or something like that. If you want to fly level flight, and you want to reduce the amount of input you need to give on stick. Okay, let's turn left. I don't think that Microsoft will handle if I open the window. It will just crash the airplane. Let's keep this altitude. A bit lower, like 1000 something. And let's turn to downwind of the field. Now we are going north. So you see, I'm giving little or not input, and it's flying correctly. And we're leveled, but we still need to give some input. Let's see. So my honest opinion is that this airplane is really worth of purchase, because it's not expensive. And let's go base. Yeah, we can go base. It's not expensive. It's fun to fly for the person who likes tail dragger and likes flying the old school airplanes. Swerving, yeah, we can go a bit right again for the base. 1, 2. I think that we can turn. Yeah. 1, 2, 0. There is no need to give any premature flaps, since this airplane only has a flap 1 and flap 0. The thing that you need to do all the time is to trim it if you don't want your hand to hurt you. And as you reduce the speed, you need to trim it again until the pressure is removed. Let's put the flaps. So as you reduce your speed, you need to trim again. Hopefully this time I will land a little bit better. It's nice clear sky. So as you can see, I need to trim it up a little bit if I want to release. So right now I am not holding my hand on the stick. Now I do, because I need to give some small corrections. But as you reduce your power, you need to trim it up. So for the first time that I fly this airplane, I think it's decent flying, except for landing. I don't think that I have decent landing. And we're on the ground. It was much better than before. Unfortunately, I don't have a recording software to record the landing. But uh, wait, you see? Let's go a little bit further, and then we will exit our runway on the another spot, because we missed the first one. And if you're braking, just do it gently. Let's go here and park it by the tower. I mean, I don't think it's allowed, but nevertheless, we'll do it. This guy on the tower, I hope that he will not mind. And we'll give our final word for this airplane. Okay, let's put parking brake, and let's turn off everything. And wet. Okay, let's go outside. You hear that? is the cylinders cooling down. So the final words, even if I am not fan of the tail riggers, must say that this old school airplane will stay in my garage. It's very nice for flying. You can precisely trim it, and probably if I would do a rudder trim or something like that, I could make it fly in a straight line without uh, touching the stick. It doesn't have GPS, it doesn't have ADS or mm, any kind of ADS-B or something like that. But for VFR flights, it's great plane. It's fast enough. You can acquire it on Microsoft Market, and it's not expensive. As I said a couple of times before, it's around 15 euros. The only thing that I think that this plane should have, but it doesn't have, is ADF, because at that time I think that that was one of the main navigation instruments. If I'm not correct, please leave it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and select that little bell so I know that you enjoyed this video. Thank you again, and we'll see each other in another video. Thank you and bye bye.